guys, this is SD here and welcome to True 150, and in this video I'll be discussing about the reroutings I should say, the reroutings that I've done to my control cables after installing the handlebar riser. So if you haven't watched the installation of the handlebar riser, you can click over there and watch the video how to install the handlebar risers. Now after installing the handlebar risers into my V15, I had faced a couple of issues which I fixed by rerouting the cables. About the issues and the fixing of the issues, if you want to know the story, you can click over there and get to know the story, what I faced and what I did and how I managed to resolve those. So the routing that I've done involves three control cables. The first one is the throttle cable, then comes the clutch cable, and then comes the choke cable. So let's start with the throttle cable. Previously, the throttle cable ran from the throttle control in the handlebar through the triple tree and then from under the tank directly to the carburetor. What I did was, for the throttle cable, I just disconnected the throttle cable from the throttle controller and I pulled it out of the triple tree clamp and then I connected it back to the throttle controller. Now the throttle cable runs from the throttle controller from under the tank to the carburetor. Now moving on to the clutch cable. For the clutch cable, previously the clutch cable ran from the clutch lever through the triple tree clamp, and it came from the left side of the triple tree clamp, and then it went to the right side, and then to the that thing that moves the clutch plates. I don't know what that's called. Okay, so what I did is I disconnected the clutch cable from the clutch lever. I pulled it out of the triple tree clamp. I inserted it from the right side of the triple tree clamp, and then from the top I took it out and I connected it back to the clutch lever. Now the clutch cable goes from the clutch lever into the triple tree clamp, but it comes out from the right side of the triple tree clamp, and then it goes into that thing that disengages or engages the clutch. What's it called? Now coming to point 3, the choke cable. The choke cable is previously went from the choke lever to the from the left side of the handlebar to inside of the triple tree clamp. Then from there outside, it came to the left side of the triple tree clamp, and then from under the tank it went to the carburetor. What I did was I opened or disconnected the the choke cable from the choke lever in the handlebar. I pulled it out of the triple tree clamp and then I reconnected it back to the choke lever. What's happening with me? Okay, so now the choke cable is running directly from the choke lever and then to the underside of the tank and to the carburetor. So now basically all the cables are running outside of the triple tree clamp except of the clutch cable, because it goes inside of the triple tree clamp but doesn't come out of the from the right side, but it comes out through the left doesn't come out from the left side, but it comes out through the right side, and it goes directly to that so basically these three cables are coming out, but the two cables, the choke cable and the throttle cable, is not going inside of the triple tree clamp, but it goes down and goes to the underside of the tank. That doesn't create any problem. It gives me enough slack that I require, and it gives me enough free play in the throttle controller as well. As I've mentioned in that story, that I didn't have any free play in the throttle controller, but now I have enough free play, and I can control that. So I can feed the throttle smoothly to the carburetor and the bike moves smoothly. So this is how I had done the rerouting of the cables. And remember, there is no chance of any accidents, or there is no unsafe condition due to those cables coming outside of the going outside of the triple tree clamp. There are many motorcycles which has cables going outside of the triple tree clamp. So this won't create any problem because it's well inside of the exterior parts of the motorcycle, so it won't get stuck into any static or what should I say, into any fixed object in the road, or any cars or any other motorcycle, other vehicle moving right beside you, because it's well inside of the extents of the motorcycle, so it's perfectly safe. So you can go ahead and reroute the cables like that. If you are using a Bajaj V15, if you are riding a Bajaj V15, and if you are looking to install these handlebar risers, then you should consider rerouting the cables. And I have mentioned all the reroutings. You should do the reroutings like that. If you can think of any other reroutings, possible rerouting that would give you enough amount of slacks in the control cables, you can go ahead and write it down in the comments. But that's what I had done, what I've told in this video. That's what I had done, and it works for me. Well, that will be it for this video. And if you like this video, go ahead and click on the like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe, because I'll be sharing at least one new video every week regarding touring with a 150cc motorcycle, and some tips and tricks regarding touring, because I'll be learning them the hard way so that you do not have to do it. Thanks for watching.